Today is October and we all know what that means. 1. Halloween is fast approaching, and 2. Inktober. I'm settling in to do my very first Inktober drawing ever, because I have never ever participated in Inktober and I'm looking forward to it. So let's see how I go. What pen should I choose? So many choices. Today my drawing is about anxiety because I thought that it would be a good place to start with Inktober because it's a topic very close to my heart. I have been an anxiety sufferer since I was about 15-16 years old. I developed symptoms when I was about 15, and then when I got to the age of 16, the anxiety was full blown and it had pretty much turned my whole life upside down. I had no idea what was going on. It was horrible. I'd go to school, no one at school would understand, none of my friends would understand. I even went to the guidance counselor just to have someone there to talk to, and he pretty much looked at me like I was a leprosy person. It was horrible. Back then it was just absolutely horrible to go through, and it's not as accepted as it is now. You have so many support groups now, you have so much help, but back when I was a teenager, nobody sort of really talked about it, or I really understood it. So the only sort of comfort that I would get was I would go home and my parents would talk to me and would help me through it, because my dad understood it because he actually suffers from anxiety, and my mum, she didn't really understand, but she tried, which is pretty much all you could ask for. So they helped me through most of it. I didn't have any siblings because I'm an only child, so I couldn't really talk to any of my siblings about it to see, just to talk to someone about it. I got through it because of my support network with my family and my parents, and I wasn't going to let it beat me, pretty much. So there was a lot of tough times. I definitely did have a lot of tough times with anxiety, especially when I got to about the age of 20. I developed agoraphobia. I had just lost my job, and I was pretty much living in an isolated area where it was a good half an hour drive to town. And what happened was I was so depressed that I had lost my job, and I pretty much sat at home and didn't go anywhere much for about 8 to 9 months. And I would try to get in the car to go somewhere, and as soon as I would put my hand onto the car door, I froze and I would have a massive panic attack and I would just run back inside. And that happened for about 8 to 9 months. And then I thought to myself, nope, I'm not going to let this beat me. I am going to do something about it. So I actually was putting in for jobs. I got a job, and life had a meaning finally. So it's that I could go on for hours about what I went through, but that's just a very small snippet into what I went through. And I even still have my dark times now, but I can live with it now, and I can move through the horrible feeling that I can go through with anxiety. So this picture was based on some of the feelings, how I see anxiety, with I put 3 monsters, one sort of grabbing at me, another one just glaring at me, and you just feel like these monsters are surrounding you. And that is the constant battle with anxiety. You just feel like you are getting smothered by something, just by something pretty much. It's just not a nice feeling. And it's actually quite a scary statistic that I think it's like 1 in 4 people have anxiety. It might even be lower than that. I can't remember. It might be 1 in 3 people. It's a very wide known mental disease now. and yeah, there's just so much help for it. So if you're ever suffering from anything and you feel like you need help, definitely seek help, because it is something that you need to do to push past it. Yeah, because don't let it beat you. Now for Inktober, I'm going to try to do as many Inktober pictures as I can. I'm not going to guarantee anything, because I definitely wasn't going to do a picture every day for 30 days, because I have just done a 30-day sketchbook challenge about a month or so ago, so I did not want to do another one of them. So I'm just going to do what I can and release a video when I can for Inktober with just a traditional, I'm going to try and keep it traditional with just ink and pencil. I just want to keep it traditional. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've really got to say. I don't have much to say about anything else other than, yeah, just finishing off the drawing now, just adding some shading. And I actually a couple of hours after I actually finished the filming for this, I actually went in and did more detail in the picture. So if you want to check that out, go across to my Instagram account. I will have the final picture there of of what I had done with this. So yeah, I'm just shading in with some more lead, giving the hair some shading. But yeah, I downloaded the prompt sheet for Inktober, so I'll have a look through that, and I might do some more prompts. I might do a prompt from that. I wasn't going to, I was going to do my own thing, but I thought I might mix it up and do some prompt words as well from the Inktober sheet. But we'll see how we go. So there's the final picture. But there is a final picture on my Instagram. Alright, that's me done. So see you in the next video.